Hello and welcome to this screen catcher looking at types of holiday. This is the second lesson of tourism and it's building on the last lesson looking at why tourism is growing, and this is looking at the different types of holiday. On the screen you can see a huge number of images which is looking at different aspects, different types of holiday which people experience and people will choose to go on. And the key thing is understanding the different types of holiday and then the physical and human attractions of the different holiday destinations. So I was going to recap. We've got two ideas, and it's just important that you're aware of this, and that is that physical features are natural and that human features are man-made. So the next slide is going to have on it a series of pictures. What you need to do is figure out what types of holiday can be going to different places, and what's going to be the attractions, both physical and human, which are pulling people to these places. So this slide has 7 images on it. Why not work your way through and think about the different types of holiday which can be going on at different places and what both the physical and human attractions are of these different locations. Pause the video, have a go at that. So we've got a couple of different types of holiday on here. First up, we've got this image here and then this image down here. Both these are representative of adventure holidays, and the description for that's going to be in the next slide. The key thing is the attractions. Well, in this one you've got large amounts of snow which make it ideal for skiing. You've got the buildings which are clearly hotels. They're also going to have entertainment facilities. You've got the mountains which make it ideal for skiing. It's also aesthetically pleasing to look at as well. This one, clearly you've got the river with the rapids which will make it exciting and stimulating. This image here would be promoting what is effectively a package holiday, and this image could be linked to that as well, to be honest, but this is also an example of a city break as well. And package holidays are designed to be all-inclusive, and there's real obvious attractions in this image. You've obviously got the heat, you've got the sandy beaches, you've got the blue ski to swim in, you've got the sunshine, you've also got then human factors, so it's easy for large boats to get here. You've got a large number of buildings which are going to have hotels in it. You're also going to have shops in there. You've got the harbour which makes it easy to get to, and you can kind of break down a similar set of concepts for this one with the road and the buildings and the river in the background. See, there's lots of different things you can do. This is a wedding holiday, and you can think about the different aspects there with the obviously sunshine. You've got the blue sea, you've got sandy beaches, creating this idyllic environment to get married in. Then we've got backpacking holidays here, and the cost effectiveness of that, and then you've got niche holidays as well. This slide presents the definitions for each. The exam board over the last couple of years have picked out individual definitions of these, tagged 2 marks to it, and then you've had to define it. So it's important that you just learn these key terms. Okay, so the next couple of slides, we've got 2 key exam questions to look at and allow you to think about this. So first one up is describe the physical and human attractions of the areas shown in the figure. This is from the June 2010 paper, although the picture is different. So pause the video, have a go at the question. Now clearly there are a number of attractions here which make it ideal. It's a describe question, so there's no real explanation required, although they could ask you to explain it. But key things, you've got blue sea for swimming in, you've got sandy beach for sunbathing, you've got these large buildings which are going to be hotels, you've got along the front here you can see evidence of restaurants which is available for people to eat. You've got the mountains in the background which are good for looking at and is aesthetically pleasing. You've got the main road coming along the seafront here which gives it easy access, and you've got the sunshine as well, which is going to create a hot climate. Any of those things are important. The key thing about this question is that you've got physical and human. You have to have a balance in your answer. If you only go for physical factors, you're not going to get them. You're not going to get all the marks. Likewise, if you only go for human factors, and because it's worth 4 marks and it's a describe question, you need to make 4 points. Now let's look at the next question. This question is slightly trickier. Study figure 6b in the resource booklet, which is the photo you've got below here. It shows a small tourist town, the Lake District, where Emma is going, and Emma had been introduced earlier in the question paper. Describe one other type of holiday that could take place in this area. Now, the example given was as a cultural holiday, going to look at the villages and learn about the aesthetics and pleasing of the area. You had to come up with another idea and effectively justify why this place would be a good place for this. So pause the video, have a go at that question. Okay, there are two obvious answers to this. One is an adventure holiday. Obviously you've got the mountains in the background. These aren't normally covered in snow because this is the Lake District, but you've got the mountains in the background, so you can go walking here. Because it's in the Lake District, there's going to be lakes as well, and you can think of, and then you'd have to justify those ideas. The other option would be a backpacking holiday. Again, because it's small, you're going to have youth hostels here. It's easy to get to for backpackers, so they can explore the different areas of the Lake District. The key thing for this question is coming up with 3 ideas to describe the other type of holiday. And if you think back to this slide, it's about picking out your idea and then justifying why this place would be. You could also go for a niche holiday in this area as well if you wanted. Hope this helped with your understanding of the different types of holiday.